Yeah, I think so. Go.
You can use
You want this pointing? Yeah, Where are the kids? Where are the future generation? Where are all of you?
I'm here.
So it's happening, huh? Let's see what I can get. So here we go. I'm so happy that all the kids came over. There's the little kids and the bigger kids. We're all kids, huh? Okay, beautiful. I'm so happy to see you all. Well, you made the effort to give up on your whatever everybody's doing, right? Some kids like to play the computer games or having a good time at home or just resting. You came here to learn Torah? I want to hear you, yes?
Yes.
Hazak, did you come here to learn Torah?
Yes.
The best Torah is the best Zach. The best business in the world is Torah. And thank God we are able to. I'm going to share some stories with you tonight. But these stories are not just fake stories. You know, there's a difference between stories, real stories, and fake stories. Fake stories are just to pass on the time. If you're bored, you have nothing to do, then you can listen to a fake story. But there are real stories. And these real stories are our heritage. Our Torah is full of unique, beautiful, true stories. I want to give you the first story of our nation. Okay? It's the Mishnah. You learn Mishnah? The Mishnah was written by the sages and received from Moshe Rabbeinu. And the Mishnah starts chapter Aleph, chapter 1, in Pirkei Avos. It's all Mishnah. It says Moshe Rabbeinu received the Torah from Sinai. So Mount Sinai was burning in fire, and there was thunders and lightnings, and Hashem kind of went down on the mountain to give the Jewish nation the most valuable object, the most valuable, precious thing in the world, which is Torah. The Torah was not written by humans. The Torah was not invented by anybody's head or any human mind. The Torah was given us from God, from Hashem, the creator of the world. And He chose us, the Yidden, you, the Kinderlach, and also we, the grown-ups, to receive this Torah. The story is well known. Before Hashem wanted to give the Torah to the world, He went to all the nations. And He asked them, do you want to get the Torah? So He went to the children of Esau. The children of Esau, they describe that they have red hair, that they are drinking all day. They're going. So Hashem came to the children of Esau and He said to them, do you want to receive my Torah? So Esau thought for a second, Torah. So he said, what's written in the Torah? Right? Hashem said, it's written in my Torah, you should not murder. Oh, no, sorry. I cannot receive this Torah. I am a murderer. That's my parnasa. That's what I'm doing. I'm killing. I cannot receive your Torah. Thank you very much, God. I'll go to do something else. Then God went to the children of Ishmael, and He said to them, Ishmael, do you want to receive my Torah? So they're thinking, Ishmael says, yeah, what's written in your Torah, God? Please explain to me what's in your Torah. I'll make my decision if I can take it or not. So Hashem said that my Torah I wrote, you should not steal. Not steal, says Ishmael. Nah, no good for me. I make a living, I'm stealing. I can't make a living otherwise. I can't receive your Torah. Bye-bye, God. I'll go to find something else. So Hashem passing His Torah to all the nations. And when He got to the Yidden, Bnei Israel, we, the Tzaddikim. Hashem says to the Kinderlach of Israel, you want to receive my Torah? The Yidden said immediately, no questions, no looking inside what's written, what's not written, here, there. We accept the Torah as it is. Or, as I said in real estate, as is. Yeah? That's how we get the Torah. We don't care what's written in the Torah. We don't care. Torah from you, we love it, we take it. Now, we start Pirkei Avos, right? Everybody learns Pirkei Avos. We say Pirkei Avos every Shabbat afternoon. The kids learning Pirkei Avos, we so do too. So Moshe received Torah from Mount Sinai. He gave it over to Yehoshua, his student. Yehoshua was the one who brought Klal Israel into the land of Israel. They had many fights, many battles, and they conquered all Israel to be a Jewish land. Yehoshua gave it to the elders to the prophets. The prophets gave the Torah to the people of the great assembly, the time of Mordechai Tzaddik, and further on, it went further on until we have this Torah today. Now the Pirkei Avos hold two major subjects. One is the chain of receiving the Torah, which is to show us the Torah is true, and the second one is the midas. We have to keep good midas. And if we talk about midas, the Pirkei Avos all talks about midas. And let's say you come in the morning to classroom and you see a girl who's not so happy. When kids are not happy, they make trouble at school. Not because they're bad kids, because they're suffering, something is bothering them. So let's say the girl was pinching you, okay? Or the boy was taking your pencil away from you. Hey, give me back my pencil. Why are you pinching me? And they start a kind of a disagreement, maybe a fight, whatever. But the truth is that the children are not really bad children. They're having a hard time at home. That's the reason. You guys, you kids are so fortunate to live in beautiful homes. Your parents are taking good care of you. You have a bath every night. The small have a bath every night. The kids, everybody likes to have a bath. Not all kids are having a bath. They will have a bath every other day or every 2 days. So it makes them uncomfortable. They come in, they pinch you at school, classroom. Does it mean that you have to be nasty to that girl or that hit the boy? No. She understand that he's having a problem at home. If you give him a hug or you give her a smile, maybe she'll be better. She will feel, oh, somebody likes me. Somebody is interested in me. Maybe his brother or her sister are putting him down at the house, and you can lift that child. You can lift him up. You can build a new girl in your school. You're going to be like a teacher, like a small teacher. Yeah, you can change the kids of your classroom because just by giving them a good and to understand that they're not bad kids. There is a story to share with you. The Gemara brings many stories, beautiful stories. Some of the stories are like over kind of exaggeration, but every story has a source. Every story has a meaning. Every story has a deeper understanding. So Rabbi Bar Chana is one of the sages. He says this story that a merchant came to him and says, come, I will take you with me to the times of the deserts when the children of Israel wasn't walking in the desert 40 years, right? Leaving Egypt after the Yetziat Mitzrayim. 40 years they traveled from Mitzrayim all the way to Israel. But listen, this Rabbi Bar Chana, he's from the Gemara. The Gemara is actually maybe almost 1,500 years after the Exodus, after the Yetziat Mitzrayim. How could this merchant take Rabbi Bar Chana 1,500 years back in time? Yes, he can. He took him. In a body, not in a body, he took him there. The vision. The Gemara says that what happened. So, come, I want to show you the people of Israel who went in the desert. There was a movie, the time tunnel, what is it? Like, going back in time. Yeah, was it?
Back to the future.
No, we're talking back to the past.
Time machine.
Huh?
It's a time machine.
Time machine. Do the kids know what's a time machine?
I'm sure they know what a time machine is, right, kids? You can
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
It's a thing that could go back in time or in the future.
Huh? Okay, so the merchant, beautiful, thank you. He took Rabbi Bar Chana to the past, 15 years old, and he says, so they went to the desert. They went 15 years back, 1,500 years back, and they saw that those who died in the desert, you know, after making the golden calf, after the Meraglim, the nation of Israel was punished, that none of the Yidden who left Egypt will be able to get into the land of Israel. Because they were talking Lashon Hara, they believed Lashon Hara about the land of Israel, and spies spoke negative. Am Yisrael was punished. So every year, if let's say the people of Israel were 600,000 men left Egypt. Every year, can you make a cheshbon? 600,000 divided to 40. Because every year, a certain amount of people was niftar. What's the cheshbon? 1,600, huh? 1,500. So every year, out of the 40 years in the desert, 1,500 people died. But they didn't die through the year, they died in one night. Yes. This was the night of no, sorry, not in one night, during 15 days. This is how it happened. Every I forgot which month did that, but it was a specific month. Every night, from Rosh Chodesh and on, once a year, the whole nation, the whole Jews were digging themselves graves in the ground. And all of them went to sleep in the grave, not covered. And can you imagine how it looks, how it feels to go to sleep at night and you're not sure if you're going to wake up the next morning? That's crazy, no? So we know, we trust Hashem to give us back the neshama. We say the Kriyat Shema, right? At night, or the bedtime Shema, which is very important to say the bedtime Shema, because the bedtime Shema protects your dreams to be sweet, good dreams. The bedtime Shema helps you have a good, powerful sleep. The bedtime Shema is good, is very, very important. So all the Yidden, 600,000 at the beginning, went to sleep in the grave. And in the morning, some of them did not wake up. They stayed in the grave. And those who woke up, who got up, fine, we have another. Next night, same thing. Until, month of Av. I think it's month, I'm not sure. Anyway, by the 15th of the month, once a year, they saw that the moon was shining, the full moon was shining, so they knew that from now on nobody's going to die anymore until the next year. So that's how they died, all of them in the desert. So so the merchant wanted to take Rabbi Barachana to back in time, 1,500 years back, right? And they were lying on the floor like this. They were huge. The people of the desert were like 5 meters. Moshe Rabbeinu himself was 5 meters high. So they were lying like this, with their feet bent. They're lying on the floor, kacha. And the tzitzis of the people of the desert, the Am Yisrael, were just hanging here. And the feet, the knees, was so, because they were very tall, I would say a rider on a camel. The person who rides a camel. The rider?
Yeah.
So the rider of the horse holding a long spear,
Lance.
like a
Lance.
was able to pass underneath the knees of those who were lying in the desert, and they were dead, but he took them over to see. So that's how tall the people of the desert, the Yidden in the desert were. Very tall. So Rabbi Barachana find what a great opportunity. I'm going to cut a piece of the talis from those Jews in the desert, and I'm going to bring it to the yeshiva, right? Because I'm going to soon be traveling back in time, 1500 years in the future, back to my yeshiva. He was in Babylon. Abba Babachan was a Babylonic sage. So he's gonna cut, because there was a big debate how the tzitzis was made back in Egypt. There are many shita. I think there are more than 30 or 40 types of how to make the knots of the tzitzis. I've known a person, a young Chabad Bachur, a young man of Chabad, and he knows to tie tzitzis 30 different ways of tying the tzitzis. 30. Anyways, so Rabbi Babachana was smart to take this to the yeshiva. He's going to show the sages how did the tzitzis look back before, after receiving the Torah from Moshe Rabbeinu. So he cut one canal and he take it with him. And then, so he went on the horse back with the merchant. Remember, the merchant took him back to the desert. So we go back on the horse and he starts kicking the horse. The horse wouldn't move. The horse doesn't move. He says, what's going on? Am I going to stay here forever? In the desert? 1500 years back? Am I not going to see my wife and children? And my children, my